Ordinarily, if the president's doctor is testifying, the president's doctor is speaking at a press conference, it's kind of a nothing burger. The president's doctor lays out, here's what happened when we engaged in an investigation. And by the way, there's no notion that presidents have a right to privacy to have, if the president has cancer, if the president has dementia. The president's doctor is supposed to tell the American people. The American people have a right to know if there's a serious health condition affecting the president. Well, instead of answering reasonable questions, the president's doctor, Dr. Kevin O'Connor, sat in front of the House of Representatives and he pleaded the fifth. He said, I'm not answering anything. I'm not going to answer if I lied to the American people. I'm not going to answer if I lied to Congress. I'm not going to answer anything. Now, typically when people plead the fifth, they're doing it to avoid incriminating themselves in criminal conduct. That is an astonishing thing. It would be one thing if he said, I'm not going to give the precise diagnosis that I gave to Joe Biden about particular health maladies he had. That's not an unreasonable thing to say. I don't think you should say that because I actually think the president's doctor has an obligation to the American people to be candid. But if he wanted to say that, that would be one thing. He's saying he refused to answer where you asked to lie to the American people. I want you to listen to some of the cross-examination because his answers are astonishing. And you mentioned the question, who was running the country? I have heard literally over the last 4 years, hundreds of times people have asked me who was running the country. And I got to tell you, if the president's doctor has to plead the fifth to avoid saying, were you lying to the American people? That really raises incredible questions about the degree of duplicity, the degree of lying to the American people that occurred for